Governor Lizzie Mitri with KCRA out of Sacramento. What are you going to do about school districts that say they refuse to require the vaccine of their students, or even school districts like Sacramento City Unified that's requiring it early but has seen really low vaccination rates among its students?
Well, I continue work with school districts, large and small. I'm grateful and pleased with the overwhelming majority. I don't consume myself with the exceptions, the extremes. But the overwhelming majority that are not only in compliance, but are working as partners to provide insight and to support accountability and transparency in terms of keeping their kids safe and in person. I'd also remind them that many of these districts that don't like the vaccine mandate, that they require vaccine, and they are mandated, those same districts and those same leaders, for 10 other vaccinations. And I want to thank them for their high compliance rates for measles, mumps, whooping cough, and other things, and encourage them to consider 11th. We'll wait till the FDA fully approves it, and then it goes into effect. So it's not in effect right now. We provide common sense exemptions, medical exemptions, and religious exemptions. Currently, there's a personal belief exemption, but again, it's not even in effect. Some have decided to move forward earlier. Some have decided to modify that. LA Unified is an example. And I want to just express appreciation for recognizing local conditions. There's 1,050 or so school districts in the state, different challenges, different issues, different student bodies, different considerations across the spectrum. And that's why we're not getting in their way in terms of making those local decisions. We just want baseline considerations to be met, and that's why we put out, after FDA full approval, our policy. With that in mind, there are a few exceptions. There's been a few exceptions on counties and sheriffs throughout this pandemic. It's part of the work we do.
Are there any repercussions, though?
Well, health rules are health rules. The rules are the rules. If you don't vaccinate for measles, mumps, you don't vaccinate across the spectrum. There's well-established rules that go back decades, many decades. They're not dissimilar to the rules we're applying. And so all of these folks know that well. Their eyes are wide open. And everybody has the freedom to make their choice, but choice is often, it's not the freedom to do something, it's the freedom from consequences as well. And so there'll be, as there was with counties, we send letters, we work with them, we try to address their anxieties, concerns. Vast majorities, we're able to work together and figure out. And I am absolutely confident the vast majority will figure out in this case. If there continues to be a problem, then I'm not going to color in the exceptions. I'm going to color in those doing the right thing.